Hi, my name's Kalena, and I'd like to start sharing my journey in golf. Now, just to address the elephant in the room, obviously I've been on a bit of a different journey, kind of in a dual life for a while, until eventually doctors came in and sort of helped me. And ever since then, honestly, got happier and happier. I'm kind of cured, yeah. I still speak a bit funny and look a bit funny, but honestly, I'm over the whole thing. I live a happy life now. Anything you sort of say in the comments, whatever, about this, about me being trans, I don't really care, honestly. So let's park that here and now. My journey with golf, it kind of leads from a young age. We were all encouraged to play. They taught me how to swear, but every year I kept my eye in with an annual trip to Inchkenneth. This is where we sort of play a 7-hole golf course that we make every year. It's the same course, but it's tremendous fun. One of the last few times when I came back, I fell back in love with golf. I started recording some of my footage, and that year, last year, 2025, yeah, I got really back into it. I played some amazing courses, saw some amazing sites, and I got to hit some amazing shots in some crazy different locations. And eagle putts like this on occasions. Absolutely nuts. And I wasn't afraid to play in winter conditions and all sorts. I saw the improvement throughout the year. So, yeah. Last year was a blast. And I'm getting quite, I'm starting to put in some pretty good scores. So all I want to do is try and record this sort of era of my sort of golfing journey, and if possible, sort of share it on a sort of wider stage to anyone who's interested in watching. This isn't a sort of a project to try and make money or anything like that, or make some sort of career. It's more a case of, it's just from my head. I just want to sort of show that there are things that I'm not too bad at. Yeah, and things that I enjoy making. With that being said, let's see how this first hole goes at Pitreavie. We'll do the intro in a bit because we're on the first tee and there's too many people around. But we're at Pitreavie again. We're hoping to record 18 holes today, but we're teeing off quite late. So we'll see how it goes. We're just going to tonk drive. We're hopefully quite straight down the middle. Hopefully not too far. That looks okay. Okay, I fluffed my lines there in more ways than one because it wasn't a great lie, but I didn't hit it very well. I just duffed it to here. It was too much of an uphill slope, and I just kind of, put it in the air, but not very far. Anyway, we're here now. So the pin's on the very front. We just want to make sure we get up that slope. And if we end up towards the middle or the back of the green, it's not the end of the world. Just don't leave it short and let it come back down. Yeah, that's going to be towards the back, but I wasn't leaving myself short, no way. Okay, we're doing okay. Like I say, we overhit that one, but we wanted to make sure we were safe. But yeah, this would be mega safe, I suppose. Quite a lot of left to right, and then it's really fast at the end. If we manage to just 2-putt this, it'll be quite good. Just got to judge the greens right now. It's that spring to me here. Go! Come in. Or don't come in. A lot of work from there. No, stop. Okay. Double on the first. Right. Ah, not a good hole. So yeah, not a good start. I normally find that hole tricky. I don't normally double bogey it. So we're just unfortunate because of the conditions, because our driver got stuck up in a place where it was just really wet and boggy. And it was a horrible sort of downhill lie. And then I was too safe on the chip on, perhaps. Can't really blame the putting just yet, because that's first putt of the day. Didn't do any warm up because the practice putting greens just now is like off commission. Like it's like there's no flags in it, there's no holes in it. It's being given a wee rest for the winter. Anyway, lovely day here. Right. So, hole two. Hole two, par 5. The line is just right where I'm aiming, hopefully. It's down the middle. Tree lines on the left. And then, yeah, if we're gonna miss anywhere, miss right. Oh, I've absolutely munted that. Just landing there, that's good. Good way to bounce back after that pretty dismal first hole, but remember, it's just a warm-up hole. Second hole, second shot. Still a long way from the green. So we are going to try and just hit a good 3-wood down there, just bunt it down there. We don't need to necessarily hit this, but it's quite good practice early in the round. It's a low risk shot for this situation. So the line is just the grouping of trees. I don't think you'll be able to quite see the red flag tip. Not a bad hit, a little bit thin, but it's gone to the right. Get down, get down. Stop, 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 stop! These temporary greens, it just gets that extra little bounce and then just runs on so much. I feel robbed. I'm trying to decide, do we go with a gap, a little wee chip up the hill, or do we go with a putter? A little toe down one. Ah, he's fine. Still, par. We'll take that. Third hole. Temporary green this one, so can't use the watch for yardage. 108, playing 107 with slope. Gap wedge should be just nice here. This is like our 105 club. Right, we're just going to try and throw a dart in there. We just aim a touch left and expect a little tiny cut. Or just get right on it. Ah, that'll do. Nice. You only threw the ball away there. Now there. Okay, it was actually just straight as anything. Never mind. It's a good putt. And we'll take another putt. Fourth hole. Bit of a hill to climb over, but we typically hit a good drive here. Not a long par 4. It should be just drive and then wedge, really. One slightly off the left. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's 220 yard drive, that's okay, that's decent. Got about 88 yards playing downhill, we're probably looking at more 80-ish. Nah, we're short. We're short. Too much of the mat again. Too much of the mat. Right, we're going to leave the mat for this one because it's just a tiny little chip. We're not going to take a divot. Well, a 30-yard chip, 20-yard chip. Yeah. So 4th hole, 3rd shot. Really just want to just knock this one really close. Watch it trickle the last bit. So it's just tap in. Even slightly on the left of it. Turn right. Turn right. Stop, 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 stop. That's a lot of extra roll that you would not expect. I find it so difficult on these little temporary greens because this one looks almost like not, you know, there's a bit of length to the grass here in places, but it really just, it should have stopped there and it's come all the way to here. However, it is what it is. Let's not beat ourselves up about how it gets a run on a temporary green. We know it's right to left. So we watched it come down. So it's just about pace and half that slope. Yeah, we can! Good. Good. Rescued. Believe it, you can do it. Hole 5. This is playing almost like a par 3. Because they're doing a lot of work at the new green at the top, or the revamped green. With lovely pristine bunkers. So we're aiming to the white flag, halfway up on the right. It's about 200, unless I've zapped it wrong. So 300, 3 wood should get there. I pulled it. It's a lovely hit, but it's left. Come down the hill. Okay, I've actually gone way over the green. That was 199. So yeah, I think I must have zapped that thing, or the hill. It's just not knowing what sort of bounce it's going to get. Yeah, decent line, just too soft. Not good. Does that count as a chip or a putt? Hole 6. One day it'd be nice to hole 1 this hole. I don't think it's going to be today. One sort of just gently there. Playing 105, sort of 110-ish yards. We're just going to hit gap and just aim for the big fat part of the green on the left. And if it cuts in, it cuts in. And if not, not the end of the world. Cutting in a little. Go. Yeah, that'll do. That's okay. Shame the bounce went left. I don't know if you saw that. Okay. Bit of faffing with the phone there. It's a good approach shot. Too much for a hope for a birdie though, I think, from here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's wet knee straight away. That's stupid. There's right to left and left to right, so we're just going to basically go at it. Uphill. Go! Yep, good. Another par. We're on a decent par chain. If it wasn't for that double at the first, we would be level. Hole 7. Tees are right back today. Quite a tricky tee shot because you don't want to pull it left because then you're absolutely guffed. And it goes off down a slope. But the trees on the right are just enough to block you out at times. Straight down the middle. Oh, we've maybe lost that left. That's that bounce. It's not great though. Too much round it. It's a bit of a scary one on this one. If you're trying to commit to that full on whack, because then there is a chance of just pulling it left. 7th hole. Second shot. We've pulled it to the left here quite badly. We're hitting upwards. I don't know if it's as much as this actually. Sort of at 150-ish, but because it's so far up. In fact, no, we are going to hit this. We are going to hit this. We're going to hit this. And we're going to choke down on it. And that helps us both ways. They'll take a little bit off. And our line, we're expecting this to draw. So we're probably aiming for the right hand side of that tree that's over the back of the hill. And the should just come round. Oh, no. Keep coming round, keep coming round. Oh, yes. So I was a little bit lucky. It came out really low, really thin for what I was aiming, but it's drawn lovely, and we got a bounce off the bank of the second bunker, and it's just killed it and just left it on the top slope. So plan for the worst, hope for the best, and that came out good. Yeah. So it looks like we are putting actually. That was really nice. It's just yeah, it's just been softened by the bank when it's sort of landing near the green. But you get fortunate shots like that at times. Like, we all get them. There's no saying you don't. Or maybe not all Declan Maloney though. Fourth hole. Sorry, 7th hole. Birdie putt, but not makeable, not really makeable. Just looking to 2-putt this. Just want to get the speed. We're uphill and then right to left too. Go! Go! Do it, do it. Ah! Damn it. Damn it. Really good putt though. We can't complain with that. Good. Playing some good golf. That was the putt I had. Shit, fucking recorded the wrong round. It was here, it sort of went up round, going, except it just slipped out the back of the hole and then was tap into. God damn it, I need to get better at this camera shit, because then otherwise I'm going to make one of these putts and it's not going to be on camera and it's going to be a fucking waste of time. 8th hole, just a wee short par 4 to be honest. The last left one of them. That is money. Yeah. What is it? 107, but playing 115, so we've got a pitching wedge. There's a little bit of wind in the air and we're at the top of the hill here, so even though the flag looks quite quiet, there's just a little bit there into us. So we really want a good one of these. Just drop it on that hole. Don't entertain the bunkers, right? Just keep it left. Left of the flag is money. And we are flirting with the bunkers. Well, if that's not cleared the second and third bunker, we could be in them. Damn it. It's a good hit though. Turn. Ah, that's good. I think we can probably give ourselves that. But we'll put it anyway, just to be sure. Boop. Good. So I'm just pausing for a second here just so I can kind of show you the line. Camera's a little bit wonky, but basically, do you see that little tree that's sort of hanging off the sort of top of the hill on the right hand side? We're sort of like from here, we're right across the top of that. You can nearly see the flag below some of the warehouse in the background, but not really. Anyway, down to the tee. We've got a 7-wood. We're not going for the green, even though it's short par 4. We don't need to go for the green here. There's no real benefit in it because it's difficult to land it on the top and keep it on the top if you're going. Oh, that is to the moon. It's right on line too. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That was a really good strike. This is why my heart rate goes up to 150 on the course. 9th hole, second shot. So we could not have placed our drive any better, to be honest. Right, so we've got 85 to the very back, I think it is. 90 to the very back. This can't really go long. So we just want to just drop this one like on it. Mostly a full swing. Let's just try and throw in a dart. Get down. Yeah, we're pin high. That's good. A little bit left. That was a safe play. Birdie putt in the 9th. We've pitched. We repaired 2 pitch marks. I'm not sure which one was mine, but I've done 2 anyway. So. Oh, turn! No! It's a really good putt. I was worried about the pace. Really worried about the pace. Good. Okay. So after that 9, we are 2 over according to this, but I think really we're 3 because we can't really, in all fairness, play the 5th hole as a par 4 in good faith because we hit a 3 wood 20 yards beyond it. So we'll say we're 3 over for the first time. Okay. 10th hole. It's just a little 275-yard par 4 this one, but there is a burn that runs across the front of the hole. And we're also on a temporary green on this one. The only thing I'm really concerned about just now, really, isn't the yardage, because we've got 3 wood to take a bit off it, make sure we don't get that burn. But the ball's a little bit below your feet on this tee. And I don't like teeing up too high, because then I feel like I'm going to sky it. So this is as high as I would dare tee my 3 wood. But we've hit some good ones, so let's just go ahead, trust it. Yeah, that's really good. That is money. Oh. So yeah, that's really good. I can't barely hit it better than that, to be honest. Had a nice high flight. We're way past the bunker. It's a little bit dangerous on the right if we hit a weak thin right one or a weak slicey right one. That's good. Perfect. One concern I have is a bit concerned about the daylight, amount of daylight I've got left. Like you can see the sun. It's doing pretty good up in the sky behind me there, but that was an hour and a half the first round. That's the first 9, sorry. That's pretty good. We're doing okay for time. We're not slow or anything by any means. However, hour and a half from now, what's that? Nearly 6 o'clock. That's right on like sort of sundown time. So I might leave the video running and just do a bit more of the sort of off-camera things that I normally do, and then just have to edit it in later in post. Because I want to make sure I finish this round because we're doing okay here. But having said that, I don't want to rush because we're playing good golf, and as soon as we start rushing things, then that's when mistakes can creep in. So I don't know what this was about. Look, if you see me change glasses back to the ones that aren't sunnies, you'll know it's getting a bit dim and a bit gloomy. Second shot on hole 10. Just a little 55-yard pitch. We're on a temporary green again. Get down. That's good. I'll take that. Quite happy. That's actually money, but there's folk there. Okay, birdie putt. It's one of these bobbly temporary greens again, so it is what it is. Sorry, right to left, yeah. Yeah. Right, we're counting that. And just very quickly, anyone who says that's not a birdie, it bounced back out the hole sort of thing. Come on, it's temporary greens in winter. Like, it's going in the hole, it's hit the flag and then just bounced it ever so slightly just because it's wonky as fuck. So I'm taking that as a birdie, but if you want to, just add an extra shot onto my score. You can give me a par there in your ungenerous, kind, brutal sort of scoring. But I've scored bang on so far, like every single shot's been counted. There's been no drops, you've seen everything. The only one you didn't see was the second shot on the first, just because a camera screwed up. Anyway, on to the 12th. Okay. So 11th hole, I keep on trying to say 12th, but it's the 11th hole. Full par 4, all uphill. Little right, but still fairway, or just semi. I did not see a bounce. That is plugged. We make sure we mark our score or drive for this one, because we might only find that one by knowing our yardage and where it carries to. Because when it's as wet as this and it plugs like it does around here, sometimes the ball just comes down and it's embedded and you can't find it unless you're right on top of it. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Good hit. A little bit right, a little bit slicey, but not too bad. Hole 11. Second shot. We have rescued it from the mud pile that was in here. It was in some like machinery tracks. Needs to go. Oh, that stops so much. We're just gonna leave the mat for this one because we're only chipping like a tiny wee distance. Turn, 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 turn. No! It's going right round. Damn it. Hole 12. There's no actual red marker down today, so we're just going to play in line with where we normally do. I do need the map though. Just protect the course and all that. Right, I don't feel that much wind. There's maybe a little touch coming across us, but it's minimal. Got a 9-iron in our hand. Oh, wait, maybe not actually. 9-iron could go long. There's water short, but I think it's pitching much. Maybe the right play. Maybe pitching much. Yeah, because it's quite a big elevation drop. Just need to make sure we hit it good. We can't afford to miss-hit this one at all. Or it's coming short. Typically get this one. Like she's right on it. It's just a bit to the right. It's the right club though. Money shot. Absolute money hit. I think I'm maybe just blocking out and not fully turning my left. Fully turning to the left each time. 12 hole. Birdie putt. We'll need to repair our divot. It's here. Hit it, you bobbly fish. Oh, damn it. And we put out. Good. Par. It's good golf. We'll get there. 13th hole. This one doesn't really require a driver. It sort of comes across here along this plateau. You can set up for a 3-wood or a 7-wood up to the right hand side. It's got a longer approach shot in. And it's on a temporary green. So it's a bit of a lottery on your approach shot anyway, so I feel like we might as well just get it as close as we can, and hopefully I just have a little small pitch. We're just going to blast driver. As long as we don't pull it left where the water is. So just straight over the marker. Straight over the marker. Little right of the marker. Got a nice bounce left. We're fine there. Okay, second shot on the 13th. We've managed to maintain more or less on the plateau. Our feet are going to be slightly below us, but not too bad. We've zapped it with a rangefinder and it's saying 85, which if we give a fairly well scalped 56 degree sand wedge, we should be more or less on it. So we're going to aim a little bit left, just to allow for our usual slight cut with our wedges. And hopefully we're going to send in a dart. Let's just see. Get down, get down, get down. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah! Fuck yeah. I'll take shots like that any day of the week. Shots like that are where I play golf. We're not quite as close to that. But we're not far off. Beautiful putt here. Ah! Just a par. Just a par. Hole 14. This is a par 4. It's a bit longer sometimes, but we are playing from the most forward tees. So on this hole, unfortunately, yeah, my batteries ran out. Absolutely like schoolgirl sort of like mistake to make. But we're still getting better at this, and eventually we'll cover these things and do better with power management and storage management and things like that. Absolutely walloped that one. That's right on line. That's a really nice hit. But yeah, here in this clip, you'll hear me waffling for a bit, but you'll hear that ping. You see at the start of it. We've got ourselves 137 to the middle. Flag is sort of middle towards the back. So at this point, I'm completely oblivious. I've got a 9 there. I could be tempted to hit an 8, but that ping there is me about to run out of battery. So that's the final thing to say. That's you, the phone switching off. So on the let's see, on the 14th, yeah. So I finished that hole. I 3-putted in the end. Silly. Good shot to the green, but just short. I topped my tee shot on the following hole, the 15th. Rescued it with a really good chip pitch. That was lucky escape. So this was a par 4, but it's played as a par 3 off the yellows, but we have a further back tee on this one. Drove the normal green and I had a difficult putt down. The 17th we played as a par 5. It's really sharp. So I got a not bad drive and then absolutely millered up a 9 wood. It was a beautiful shot. I sort of rose it there and there. I missed the eagle. I got a bird, which is good. And then the 18th, again, we played this a par 5, and I got a birdie there. Like, nice. Not a bad tee shot. It looks left here, like a troublesome left, but it wasn't too bad. We still got quite a clear shot in from there. But yeah, overall, a 72. Like, I'll take that any day of the week. That's pretty good scoring for me. Hopefully in the future, I'll have fixed the issues with the battery and the storage, because I've got one more round already recorded that I know that's good, and then I've got another round which, again, I try and show this course off, and again I run out of storage issues. But we've got some other videos in the pipeline, and hopefully we'll see them coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.